Welcome back to Decode Econ. It's Dr. A. Today's newsletter is about the things that I've been reading, specifically trade wars, innovation, and independent voices. And what I have found recently is I've been reading more and more long form content. And frankly, I'm enjoying it. I love short form content, but after a while, you just need some nuance, some data, some reflection, and some depth. So today's newsletter is about some of the content creators that are producing good content that you should engage with. And I also share some of the news that you should be reading. So, for instance, the first thing that I highlight in today's newsletter is the trade wars continue. We talked about this yesterday, but the US China trade conflict has now expanded to ports. Both China and the US are imposing port fees on shipping firms that move goods across countries, from things around crude oil, which will impact your oil prices, to holiday toys. All of these are being impacted by a new trade war policy, port fees. So check out that newsletter. I wanted to write a longer piece about the Nobel economist, but Economic Forces did such a fantastic job on this. So I just share with you their link. I highly recommend that you check that Substack. Speaking about long form content that is enjoyable, that makes you feel smarter and makes you feel like you're learning something new, Economics Forces is something that I highly recommend. And then I also share a great interview between Kai Risdall and Scott Galloway. If you have not checked out this interview, highly recommend it. And the theme of today's newsletter is really influenced by them. And one of the components or one of the parts of their conversation, they talk about how many of the ideas that are shaping their own thinkings, both Scott and Kai, are coming from independent journalists or economists that now have an avenue to share their thoughts. And this is what I love about the world of content creation today. Everybody has a voice, and your job is to add value. Yeah, so this is what we're trying to do at Decode Econ. We're trying to, carve out a niche in the world of sharing with you current economic events so you are more aware of the economy and how you can navigate it. Check out that podcast. I link to it in my newsletter. And then finally, we talk about shutdown pressures. The government continues to put pressure on workers and the broader economy. Some federal employees, including military, will miss a paycheck. It is the 14th of October, and the